I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Today we're going to be working on the door again. Oh boy. Now to mark the door for cutting, I'm going to use a simple tactic, but just involves making a small height gauge out of some scrap wood. That much thickness is going to get me up so it'll just clear the top of the carpet. And I want to leave a little room underneath it. You want to have a little airflow. Then you just draw the pencil along the bottom of the door. And make your line. Now I have something to cut to. When the door was cut the last time, it wasn't cut straight. Wider on this end than it is on that end. And this is the end that was hitting the carpet. I'm going to roll this over and mark the other side. Because this is a hollow core door, this is a plywood skin, just a little thin plywood skin, and there's not a whole lot of wood in the door. Looks like the base of the door is about that wide, but I'm definitely not going to cut that much off of it. This section by the hinge has been patched up. Somebody put a hinge in there incorrectly long ago, and then they stuck some junk in here to try and fix the hole that they missed. So I'm going to sand that off. I'll get out the dual action sander and just take that out flat. But before I do that, I'm going to cut this base down so that I've got it straight and square. I'm using my knife to score this. I'm making it so that it won't split out. It will only cut up to the point where this knife mark is. And I'll keep my saw this side of the line so that I won't be splintering any wood up at the top. Now I put masking tape on the back side. I'm going to put masking tape on this side to help hold this part down. Now using my favorite number 12 saw, I'm going to cut this down.
It wasn't until I was editing that I realized just exactly how far this table apparatus walked while I was doing the sawing. It went almost all the way across the shop.
There. And you can see that the grain was running in a direction that a crosscut saw doesn't like doing. But this is a nice sharp saw, and it did a good job. Now you can see that the grain on this was running this way, lengthways. So I was using a crosscut saw to basically rip. It did it, actually without any complaints at all. Did a fine job, worked right along, no problems. Putting the tape on there kept the plywood from splintering out. I'm going to leave that tape on there while I run the sander across this. The things you find that make you wonder. Here I am running my hand along the top of the door and I find a staple stuck into the top of it. It's a fence staple for putting up chicken wire. Makes you wonder sometimes.
When we bought the house, the previous owner had decided that they wanted to have vines growing on the side of the house. Yeah, Lord knows why they thought that. But anyways, they had taken those same fence staples and stapled up vines on the entire end of the house where the porch was. So the porch was covered with those little staples everywhere.
Okay, got it flipped over ready for paint. I'm just going to tape off these hinges. They've got them glued on there with that body putty, or that wood putty. and I don't want to damage them, and I don't want to split out the door trying to get them off. I don't like it when I see hardware on a door painted, just because somebody's too lazy to tape it off. There, we're ready for paint. Except one thing, I gotta take that latch out.
You see what's happening here? Yeah, I'm painting the other side of the door. I already had the door done, but when I went to put it in, it hit on the bottom. That delayed the installation by a day, which gave time for thoughts to appear, and then we decided, well, it was decided, that it would look so much better with the other side of the door painted. But that puts the paint in the other room. Yeah, remember how this works? Yep, now we have a door painted in there. What's next? Well, gee, that would really look nice if we painted the rest of the room. Oh, and put some ceiling tile in and patch the paneling and, you know, maybe put some carpet in here. What do you think?
Okay, we'll give it a few hours, then come back and hit it again, and then this door will be done. The brush is all sealed up. Okay, got one coat on this side, the other side's got two coats. We'll come back and give it a second coat in a few hours. And then should be finished. This has been a production of the Old Sneelock Workshop, and we've been working on this door now for 3 days, and hopefully today we'll be finished with it. You never know what's going to come up tomorrow, though. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.